Yeah, we're getting close, and hopefully some of those people who got those boxes will think of the Roadrunner Food Bank next time. They've got a little extra time. All right, let's show you what's going on, and we start with the look outside, and it is, well, mainly cloud cover across the northern half of the state. Not much in the way of showers yet. Tomorrow gets more interesting, no doubt, as we bring a cold front in here, and we start to see the shot at some rain and snow over the northeast. More on that in a moment. 62 degrees, winds out of the north at 7 miles an hour. Temperatures 40s and 50s off to the northern half of the state, mid-50s out in east central sections. And then down to the south, low 70s, areas like Alamogordo still staying fairly warm, 64 in Tier C right now. Looking at the satellite radar in a wider view here, we're already seeing showers break out over portions of Colorado. We've got some cool air sitting off to our north and a few weather disturbances too. So the trough as a whole will slide in across the state tomorrow along with some colder air, and we'll have three main impacts across New Mexico. Number one will be that cool down. Now, a good portion of the state won't really cool down until Thursday, but the northeast will start to cool down tomorrow, and the east as a whole we'll see those temperatures start to head downward. Now, who gets most of the cooling? Well, it happens mainly on Thursday. The east side of the state goes down 10 to 20 degrees. Meanwhile, central and western sections will drop about 5 to 10 degrees. As far as precipitation goes, that's tomorrow as that front rolls into the northeast. Scattered thunderstorms will be a possibility across the northeast and some light rain showers as well. As you get up into the mountains, we're looking at the possibility here of some light to moderate snow, especially above about 9,000 feet here, where 2 to 4 inches of snow, maybe as much as 6 inches of snow, will be a possibility around places like the Taos and Colfax County lines as you get up high in elevation. So that's what this storm looks like. And once we get it through here, we're going to dry out for the next 3 to 4 days. But the overall outlook over the next 3 months looks very, very good. And the National Weather Service put out a really good discussion about what's going to happen here over the next 3 months. We've got a variety of things working in our favor that lead us to believe that we're going to do pretty well. So here's a breakdown of what they said. You can still check it out on their website, but we've got warm conditions over the equatorial Pacific, meaning a weak El Nino, and we also have warm temperatures all the way up the west coast. That doesn't happen all that often. So what's the result going to be? Well, there are certain years where these things happen. And when these things happen, we tend to see winds that not as strong as we often get during the spring. So that's one thing. Also, when we see setups similar to this, we tend to see rainfall numbers above average. And here are some of those numbers in the years where we end up with these type of conditions. And that shows you well above average numbers for the spring months here. In addition, we also have more cloud cover, and that's going to lead to cooler temperatures, or at least it usually does in these years. So is that actually the case? Is that actually the forecast? Actually, it is. Here's the next 3 months. Above average precip expected across New Mexico and Colorado. Now, as far as temperatures go, that's a little more up in the air. We're looking at equal odds of above or below, but still, if we can keep that precip rolling, we're still looking very, very good. So a lot of promise to keep that drought backing off. 52 Durango tomorrow, 50 Pagosa Springs, 55 in Alamosa, partly cloudy skies. Big story in the northwest tomorrow will be gusty winds with those gusts up to 45 miles an hour. No real precip threat though. 66 in Silver City, 76 Las Cruces, 72 in Socorro, partly cloudy over to the southeast, partly cloudy and breezy, 79 in Roswell, 80 in Artesia, and 83 in Carlsbad. Meanwhile, up to the northeast, scattered showers for tomorrow. This is one of the real favorite areas to get some rain. Over to the northern mountains along the east slopes is our best shot to pick up some accumulating snow, but we will have gusty winds at times. Best chance for snow tomorrow night. 61 Edgewood, 61 in Cedar Crest, windy with northwest winds as high as 40 miles an hour. And here in the metro, sun and clouds, windy conditions, gusts to 42. Your 7-day forecast, likely more clouds for tomorrow, and then we clear those clouds out. And temperatures dip briefly on Thursday, only to go up again.
All right. Thank you, Mark.